When someone mentions fasting, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Most people jump straight to fat loss. But while it does play a role in fat loss, fasting is so much more than just a shortcut to shedding those extra pounds. Picture this, you, in front of the mirror, not only reveling in a leaner physique but also basking in the glow of a sharper mind and a healthier version of yourself. Intrigued? Well, you should be. Think of fasting as the magic key that unlocks a treasure trove of benefits and not just about fitting into those jeans. As we peel back the layers of research, you're in for a surprise. So, stay tuned, you won't want to miss out on this. Before diving into the stages, let's break it down scientifically. Fasting isn't just a break from meals, it's a symphony of biological processes that kick in, creating a ripple effect of positive changes. We're talking autophagy, the ultimate cellular cleanup, and the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, the brain's very own superfood. So brace yourselves, we're not just transforming bodies, we're rewiring brains for peak performance. Whether adopting intermittent fasting patterns or engaging in more prolonged fasting durations, comprehending the intricate stages our bodies undergo during fasting is crucial to unlocking these diverse benefits. During stage 0, the pre-fasting state lasting 0 to 8 hours represents the anabolic growth phase. Before diving into an official fast, understanding the pre-fasting state is key. Let's unpack what happens in the initial 4 hours post-meal, known as the anabolic growth phase. During this time, your body is actively using the recently consumed food for quick energy and to fuel cellular tissue growth. Here's a fun twist: the nature and amount of your last meal can play a starring role in shaping your fasting experience. If you indulged in sugary delights, be ready for potential spikes in hunger and withdrawal symptoms. It's like the last meal leaves its mark on the fasting stage. Currently, as we move through stage 0, we are exploring the details of food digestion and the insulin peak. After a meal, blood sugar levels take a ride upward, and insulin steps in to convert glucose into glycogen. Think of it as your body's way of managing its energy stash. But here's the kicker: the glycemic index of what you just ate can swing the pendulum. It influences the subsequent sugar crash, which, in turn, affects how intense your hunger feels. It's like the aftermath of the meal determines the pace of your fasting transition. Between 4 to 8 hours after your last bite, things start to shift. Blood sugar levels experience a decline, signaling the official entry into the fasting state. It's similar to the start of the fasting stage, where your body smoothly moves into a new way of managing energy. In stage 1, spanning 8 to 12 hours, the characteristic feature is the decline in blood sugar levels. Around 8 hours post-meal, your body takes a fascinating turn into the early stages of fasting. This is marked by a drop in blood sugar levels, signaling the beginning of a unique physiological process. During this phase, you might feel a bit off, experiencing temporary discomfort. Hunger pangs, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating may make a brief appearance. It's your body's way of adjusting to the shift in energy sources. As time ticks on, roughly between 8 and 12 hours, your body starts tapping into glycogen stores. This marks the beginning of the shift into ketosis, a metabolic state in which fats become the go-to as the main source of fuel for your body. It's similar to your body switching gears, moving away from primarily using sugars for energy and opting to rely more on fats. Approaching the 12-hour mark is a pivotal moment. Your blood sugar levels stabilize, officially marking the entry into ketosis. Now, your body is smartly using both ketosis and glycolysis to generate energy. What's interesting is that this shorter stint of fasting, lasting 8 to 12 hours, brings more to the table than just switching up your energy sources. Studies suggest it could bring about additional perks like lowering blood pressure and enhancing insulin sensitivity. So, beyond the initial adjustment period, there's a suite of benefits waiting to unfold during this early fasting stage. During stage 2, occurring from 12 to 18 hours, the body enters a state of partial to full ketosis. As you progress from the 12-hour mark into the next phase of fasting, your body delves even deeper into the wonders of ketosis. Between 12 and 18 hours, your insulin levels continue to decrease, allowing fat cells to release stored fatty acids into the bloodstream. These fatty acids then travel to the liver, where they are converted into ketones. Ketones become a major player in fueling your body and brain, serving as a highly efficient energy source. The transition into ketosis is now in full swing, and you may notice a mental clarity and increased focus. This is due to the brain's ability to utilize ketones as an alternative to glucose. During this stage, your body is tapping into its fat reserves for energy, which can lead to weight loss over time. This makes intermittent fasting a popular choice for those aiming to shed excess pounds. The significance of this stage is underscored by the pivotal role of low insulin levels in preventing chronic diseases. As the body relies more on fats for energy, insulin levels remain low, contributing to a decreased risk of conditions like type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, plays a crucial role in fasting and ketosis. In the fasting state, ketosis is not only effective for weight loss but also acts as a powerful appetite suppressor. It achieves this by influencing ghrelin levels, the hormone responsible for signaling hunger. Ketosis leads to elevated levels of BDNF, a key factor in neural plasticity and cognitive function. This increase in BDNF actively contributes to heightened mental clarity during fasting, emphasizing its multifaceted role as an ally in the fasting journey. Practitioners of intermittent fasting recognize the significance of this metabolic shift and often advocate for a minimum fasting window of 16 hours. This extended period allows individuals to fully harness the cognitive and metabolic benefits of ketosis, paving the way for sustained well-being and optimized performance. In essence, this stage represents not just a shift in energy utilization but an overall transformation that encompasses appetite regulation, cognitive enhancement, and long-term disease prevention. In Stage 3, encompassing 24 to 54 hours, the key physiological changes include autophagy, increased growth hormone production, and a decrease in insulin levels. As we delve into the 24-hour mark of fasting, a remarkable cellular phenomenon known as autophagy takes center stage. Autophagy, literally meaning self-eating, is a process where cells initiate a meticulous self-cleansing mechanism. This is your body's way of decluttering and tidying up on the inside. Autophagy involves the removal and recycling of aging, damaged, or dysfunctional cellular components in your body, providing a range of profound health benefits. During this, the body experiences a reduction in inflammation, a pivotal factor in various chronic diseases. The process aids in the elimination of potential cancer cells and contributes to the clearance of misfolded proteins. The presence of misfolded proteins contributes to the development of abnormal structures in the brain. This affects cellular function and, ultimately, leads to disease symptoms associated with neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's. As the fasting journey progresses beyond 36 hours, there is a significant surge in growth hormone levels. This surge acts as a catalyst for accelerated muscle repair, fostering the preservation of lean muscle mass. This not only supports physical performance but also enhances the overall structural integrity of the body. Reaching the 54-hour point marks a critical juncture in the fasting process. Insulin levels, having steadily declined, reach their lowest point at this stage. This reduction in insulin levels amplifies the production of ketones, indicating a shift towards utilizing fats for energy. Better insulin sensitivity is linked to having a healthier amount of body fat, a decrease in inflammation levels, and a heightened continuation of the autophagic process. During Stage 4, extending beyond 72 hours, the focus shifts to the activation of stem cells and enhancement of immune function. Extending fasting to the 72-hour mark triggers a decrease in insulin-like growth factor, IGF-1, prompting the stimulation of stem cell production. This, in turn, fosters the creation of new immune cells, contributing to reduced oxidative stress and potential anti-aging mechanisms. However, undertaking a 3-day fast requires meticulous preparation, including adequate hydration and the consumption of supplemental electrolytes to prevent possible complications. It is paramount to approach extended fasting durations with caution, considering potential nutritional deficiencies. As a countermeasure, incorporating intermittent fasting patterns, such as an 18-hour fasting window with a 6-hour eating window, provides a structured and sustainable approach. This strategic integration allows individuals to achieve specific health goals, from immune system enhancement to anti-aging effects. Maintaining an adequate intake of minerals, B vitamins, and salt during fasting is imperative for a balanced and safe fasting experience. Additionally, addressing the cortisol spike in the morning through exercise adds another layer of optimization to the fasting journey, helping mitigate potential fluctuations in blood sugar levels. Concerns regarding elevated LDL cholesterol during fasting are nuanced and attributed to the body's demand for raw materials for cellular membrane repair and hormone production. Think of LDL cholesterol as a handyman's toolbox during a fast. While it might seem concerning that the levels rise, your body's busy fixing cell walls and making hormones, and this cholesterol is its raw material. Grasping the complexities of these processes deepens our understanding of the comprehensive advantages of fasting, highlighting its capacity to positively influence different aspects of health and overall well-being. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and share it with others. Thank you for tuning into Inner Health Zone. We'll be back for more health and wellness content, so stay tuned.